Three, two, one.
Hello guys, this is Mr. Wolfie, and we are doing a game of sword-based Slayer DMRs here in Halo Reach. And right off the bat, I make a huge mistake. See where I grabbed that needler? I should have taken a right and tried to counter the guy rushing for the grenade launcher. Now in doing that, I would have been able to at least damage him fully before he got into the lift that was nearby. But instead I go up to yellow lift, which is a terrible idea off the start because they have a high chance of rushing straight over and grenading you out of it. Never rush yellow lift at the beginning on blue side, ever. You should always have at least one guy going there in red though, so you can get some grenades in the room in case somebody actually does. And so it starts off kind of slow. I threw those grenades specifically just to hurt those guys. I didn't expect it to kill them. And I play a very support player role here, mostly just working on my team shot. We've only got one other guy with a mic here, and we're completely random. But this guy, his call sign is Rush, I believe. Yeah, Rush. He's down there below me. And me and him basically have a competition to see who can get the most kills because we're the only ones talking, and our teammates are they're not bad, just average. They're not really, doing anything special. Of course, none of us really do. It's just, this is a good game of teamwork we got going on here because we get a really nasty team shot in a few minutes on a couple of guys. This is the setup that you really need for this map. You always need one person in the attic area. It's good to have one person on that bridge across the way just at the top of red lift. And you usually want at least one guy around yellow room where he can go out on the bridge, or he can keep him from coming up yellow lift. He can move to help you or the fourth guy, which needs to be at the ramp above original red spawn, leading up to yellow room. I don't know all the callouts. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up because I know what to do. We just don't use the normal callouts. I usually just call it whatever, and my buddies, if I play with my friends, know what I'm talking about. So I would advise you to learn the callouts. And that guy tagged me. I let my guard down for a second. He snuck up behind me, and there was no teammates in the area. See, that's one reason you need a guy near yellow room. That guy would not have been able to sneak up on me if I had my teammate behind me there, and we would have been able to force their spawn in and around shotgun and sword area. Now pick up the concussion rifle here. Although it's not a power weapon, it's definitely something that you need to keep control of on this map, because everywhere except for right in bottom mid is a very tight, easy to spam area with lots of explosive radius, which you're about to see all about the explosive radius. They're just spamming into the room and they can't really do anything about it. Now you don't actually want to go in there like I'm about to do, but I'm able to clear out the room. The reason I go in there is because I get overzealous and want to push for the triple kill. And I find the sword and I rush right into a grenade. My beat. Of course I would have died either way because those grenades coming from behind me. Basically you just don't want to go in yellow room. People that go in there aren't thinking clearly. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at that. That's what you should do more often. Me and Rush were like, yes. See who can kill him first. And we kind of spammed. I mean, I don't usually spam the DMR. But when I know I have somebody that's shooting with me, I just go strictly for in the chest shots. Trying to break the shields, see who can pull off the headshot randomly. Because when two people are shooting, it works out a lot better than if you're just spamming it, because that's just dumb if you're spamming it in a one-on-one fight. You want to do something similar to what I just did. I didn't really spam so much as just there's a point right before you spam where the bloom resets, similar to the speed at which you shoot a BR, and I broke off a nice 5-shot spam and killed that rusher. I love the Magnum. I don't know if I would call it my favorite weapon, but it's up there. I'd rather have it than a DMR or a needle rifle in a lot of situations. And foolishly I pick up the plasma repeater. I shouldn't even thought about using it right here. As you'll see, I kind of fail with it. I mean, normally it's not that bad, but in most situations you really don't want to use it. And choke with the plasma repeater. I'm good like that. Whew. And we have somebody that leaves the game, which basically seals the team's fate, other team's fate, because them having a straight 4v4, they were getting a lot of random kills. But when they're outnumbered, they don't really stand any chance at all. I left the sword there because I knew my teammate was coming across the bridge. I told him he could have it because I wanted the grenade launcher. And he didn't complain. Now, I am a huge fan of the grenade launcher, especially on this map. It's easily, I would say the grenade launcher is my favorite weapon. Like, no questions asked. If I could have a grenade launcher on every map, then that would be the first thing I rush. Doesn't matter what else is on the map. I love it too much. Because if you use it right, it's as good as any rocket launcher that you could possibly come across. And it's especially effective on this map because they pretty much have to run in straight lines. I don't even know quite how that hit that guy. It just kind of like bounced off his face and blew up right on the ceiling above him. Because you got to remember the impact of the grenade launcher actually does a little bit of damage too. So if you're hitting them dead in the body, then you're guaranteed a kill. Like, there's no questions asked. It's going to hit them in the body and explode with the force that would normally kill them anyway. So I would safely say, if you know how to use the grenade launcher, then it's actually overpowered as far as a weapon goes. I mean, it has a huge skill gap, but what it can do is just insane. It's really, the only limitation is the kind of slow reload and ammo limitations. I mean, there's never many shots in a grenade launcher. In fact, they lowered it on some maps that they had originally had more.
5 minutes remaining.
And once again, the concussion rifle handles business. I was always personally more of a fan of the brute shot, but this thing's pretty nasty. I mean, it does more damage if you go for body shots, and if you didn't already know that. But the blast radius is a little bit bigger. It just doesn't do quite as much damage. And game over. I hope you'll join us for more commentary. I'll be doing more Halo Reach, especially Arena and MLG, coming soon. And I'll be doing a little bit of COD commentary as well. Black Ops, maybe a little Modern Warfare too. But I hope you'll join us and keep watching.
I love you.